What's happening, everyone?
What up, guys?
Time for another malt review with Mike and Narby. We are doing Glenfarclas 40-year-old. This Glenfarclas 40-year-old is bottled at 46%.
Love that.
And this particular one is the very first bottle of Glenfarclas 40-year-old that came out, and it was released in 2010. Came in like a purple tin box. Let me grab it. Sorry. I'm going to show the difference because the current one is a little bit different. Comes in a purple tin box like this. Okay, this is the box, and there are a few other releases that come in that. I don't know the exact years, but this is the very first one. And out of all the ones I've tried, this one is for sure the very best one. All right, this has been breathing here for a while. And, we've had this for many, many years. Had some drams, but this is more than halfway full still. And this bottle has been open for 8 years now, so 46%, still very much intact. If anything, I think this bottle has just kept improving.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I suspect so.
Yeah.
That beautiful color.
So, it's a very, I don't know if you guys can see, it's a very nice dark color.
Beautiful, like chestnut.
And I believe that if not all of this, most of this is just pure first fill sherry.
Good stuff. Look at those beautiful lines.
Right away, you know this whiskey has been aged for a very, very long time. It's very rich.
In quality casks.
Yeah, quality cask. Rich, just dark burnt sugar. Dark cooked berry fruits.
Oh my God. Walnuts, marzipan.
Oh yeah, all kinds of nuts and just oils like orange oils, orange peel, all crystallized and sweet.
Yeah, almond oil, and I always say when it's really rich and concentrated, that nocino, that Italian walnut liqueur. The essence of walnut.
Then fresh fruits as well. What blows me away with air, and this didn't happen the first few months where this was open. It was just pure sherry. With air, these tropical fruits are even coming out. So you're getting those dark burnt sugar, leather, the dusty books, all what you would expect from a first fill sherry that would be aged for 40 years in quality oak. And then on top of that, you get these fresh tropical fruits as well, and that's what takes this to another level for me. And this has only happened with air.
That level of complexity where you're getting the beautiful first fill 40-year-old stuff. Like Narby said, crazy old leather, crazy antique bookstore, dust everywhere, 1,000-year-old antique bookstore. But you're also getting super fresh tropical fruits, orchard fruits, and those typical sherry fruits, dried fig, prune. Even just holding it right here talking, I'm just getting beautiful fruit orchard. It's so complex.
It's everything you would expect a richly sherried 40-year-old Glenfarclas to be. And the surprise element is the fresh fruits. Yeah. And that just really wasn't. Yeah, that really wasn't there. I don't remember the first 6 months to a year this was open. It just really wasn't there. I wasn't getting it. But you're getting all that leather and cigar box and the dusty
all this
old,
kind of drier
the cooked fruits, the burnt sugar, the ginger spice, the orange peel, the chocolate with luscious fruit.
It's like combining two different whiskeys, typically.
It's just done so well. And unfortunately, other bottlings of the Glenfarclas 40 after, they're not as good.
Oh my God, so many mangoes right
now. And I don't know how to determine.
How do they balance it?
I don't know how do you determine that when it's bottled. I know this was in 2010 because that's when we bought it and it came out.
Would tell you.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how to determine. Well, there's probably a way to read the code. I just don't know how.
Yeah.
But we know this is the first bottling because we bought it right away when it came out in 2010. Back then, this was between $400 and $500, and now the current release is about $950 to $1,000. So not a massive spike up, and Glenfarclas is known for their value. So, but this is nuts.
This is nuts.
Palate?
So complex.
Yeah.
Adds to it. Everything. Oh my god. Endless.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Wow. Very full. Very full. Your whole mouth just gets filled with sherry. The spices from an Oloroso sherry.
It's like
All
it's
those
like
spices,
calf.
yeah. All those spices come out. Tons of dried fruits like dates, figs, and raisins. The burnt sugar. Then you get a little hints of those tropical fruits I was mentioning on the nose, but not as much on the palate.
No.
And in that leather and tobacco, that cigar wrapping, sweetness from the cigar wrapping. Just incredible, and it's drying, but definitely not too drying.
Perfect amount
It's
of
at
dryness.
46%, but I would maybe even guess that it was like 48, 49%. Just really mouth coating and filling. It just hasn't lost a beat, and it just kept improving, and I'm just amazed at how delicious this whiskey is. The finish just goes on and on and on and on. Crazy.
The wood, like dry cocoa and dry chocolate, not too sweet. Like imagine like unsweetened, really quality cocoa, but you just sweeten it a tiny bit, and that's the essence of this dryness of this sherry cask. Everything that you would expect in a really coating sherry bomb mouthfeel. And again, definitely you get those fresh tropical fruits more in the nose. I do get them a little bit. It's more just the perfect amount of dryness and the quality of the wood that I appreciate so much on the palate.
Yeah.
But so
Amazing.
enjoyable.
Amazing. This bottle is not gassed or anything like that. The only thing we do is after we close it, and I honestly don't even know if it makes a difference, but we wrap parafilm around it each time we have it. So knowing that we're going to keep it for a long, long time and it's not going to finish within a short period of time, every time we drink it, we wrap it with parafilm. I don't even know if that makes a difference, but we do because it's already been open. So that's definitely something we do. I remember in 2010, 2011, this was a 95 out of 100 for me. And since
beginner status.
Not beginner, we're definitely not beginners.
Before
but
we tried a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, before we tried some of the extremely
the monsters.
The monster amazing whiskeys. But just kind of comparing that now this is a powerful 92 out of 100 for me. It's approaching that 93 level, but just want to kind of keep it in perspective to say that it has dropped. I mean, I feel like the whiskey's actually improved, but we've tried so many other incredible whiskeys since, so a very solid 92 out of 100 for me.
You said it perfectly. If you hadn't had Crazy Monsters before, this is definitely a 95.
Yeah, it's just relative.
And it has gotten better, but all relative. Everything else we tried, same thing, 92 out of 100.
Amazing whiskey. If you are seeking this out, the current bottling is very good. It's just not as good. If you can, you can find them in auctions. You might even be able to find it as a dusty somewhere hiding in some kind of mom and pop shop that has it. Because I know we got this at a mom and pop shop just randomly back then. So
and this is very dusty. A
Yeah.
lot of old leather.
Yeah. Amazing.
But yeah, always hunt. Always hunt. Any liquor store you see, any mom and pop shop, always hunt.
You know what I envision? I envision myself at a jazz club, puffing a cigar and just having this and
in a
the
leather armchair, and
having it just be the ultimate evening.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just incredible whiskey.
Absolutely.
All right, you guys. We'll see you guys soon for many more malt reviews. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.